Hi all, Tony here. Another one of our outside recordings or outside broadcast videos. It's actually a beautiful afternoon. I'm out in the afternoon this afternoon because I had a load of calls first thing this morning, so I wasn't able to do a morning video or a morning walk even. So I'm making up for it now and getting out and about. So another question that we've had sent in, and this one is from, James from, I want to say Nottinghamshire. One of them, you'll know who you are. And it was a question around making changes. And I think the essence of the question was, what's the simplest way to make personal change or even professional change to create a better future for oneself? And that's a great question. And it's one of the fundamental things we do, of course, in generalized personal development. It's all about change, and there is a better tomorrow than there is today. That's the belief system that we really sort of ought to generate from personal development. Or even as a coach, if I've got a life coach, that's kind of what you're going to be working on. I want a better tomorrow than I have today. But let me just pad that out a little bit. And this comes from, I think, one of the things that we've done in the past, be it here on these videos or one of the podcasts or one of the other Be Inspired group videos, where we talk about, building a personal philosophy of success. And that's one of those things that I am really, really passionate about, because we all carry on these beliefs that we've kind of picked up from our youth, maybe from school or our friends or our parents, or maybe a religious background or whatever it is. And oftentimes these beliefs are not particularly helpful and they hold us back. They create maybe shame or self-doubt and all of those kind of unhelpful belief systems. So the first thing is to do is to get rid of a belief that doesn't help. Now, here's the thing. Of course, people don't go around auditing their belief systems all of the time. That might seem a bit strange. But here's the simple exercise that you can do. Get a piece of paper and write down at the top of the page, this is going to be my future. And then underneath that, write a specific goal, an outcome that you want, let's say in the next year. You're going to do a thing over a period of time, so it's going to be over a year, maybe 6 months if you're feeling pretty ambitious, but 6 months to a year, let's go with that. And then underneath that, list out your beliefs that you have about achieving this goal. Now, you need to be honest with yourself. How much do I believe on one hand that, yes, I can do this? And how much on the other hand do I believe that I can't do that? Now, the can't do that, so I want you to focus on in the first instance. Just list out the negative or unhelpful beliefs, the limiting beliefs we might say from NLP. What are they? Be specific. I don't believe I can do this because of some historical reason or a central belief that you've picked up along the way. And this will take a while. This is not a 5-minute exercise. You've got to sit in a quiet, reflective sort of time and really, what are my beliefs around tomorrow and a better tomorrow and my future success, and I can do things. And once you've got a set of them, okay, great, give yourself a mini break, get a coffee or a tea or whatever it is your tipple, and then go back to the beliefs that you can do. Now, the beliefs that I can do this because should be longer. If it isn't, then there's some work to be done around changing your beliefs. Now, the best way to change your belief system is to develop a personal philosophy for success. And that means once I've got a clear outcome about where I want to go, even if you think it might be difficult, challenging, maybe even unobtainable, you think, oh, I'd really love to lose some weight, or I'd really love to get a new job, or I'd really love to move house to a better location, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If you really want it, write it down. This is what I really, really want. And then you think about, okay, what do I need to believe to make this a reality? Now, we're not talking airy-fairy beliefs. Oh, well, I believe I'll win the lottery on Saturday and then everything will be fine. You've got no control over that. And I've spoken before in lots of these videos about well-formed outcomes. The well-formedness of an outcome, the lottery, wishing for that is not a well-formed outcome because there's no strategy, you're not in control, and so on. So watch some of the other videos if you want to learn more about well-formed outcomes, because we're not talking about that today. And then we just take some of the presuppositions from NLP to start to create a new philosophy of success for yourself. So the first one I'd get you to think about is, there's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback. If you really believe that, that enables you to have a sort of a sense of confidence that I'm going to have a go at pretty much anything. If it doesn't work out exactly as planned, who cares? I'll get the feedback and then I can adjust my strategy and how I'm approaching this and take the next step forward and have another go. There's no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. Now, this is the presupposition that changed my life. Now, one other that I would add to this, very, very simple. I mean, there are a lot of presuppositions, but another one, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always had. I mean, it almost sounds like the most ironic thing to say, but it's super powerful if you accept it as a truth. If I always do what I've always done, carry on as before, I'll always get what I've always had. I'll get the same results. It's that Einstein thing. If you want something new to happen, you've got to change your thinking, your behavior, and your whole sort of mental approach to the future and your abilities. Because chances are you can do things. Chances are you've actually got a huge amount of success. In fact, that's one of the things we encourage our coaching clients to do. A life coaching client, they say, oh, this is difficult, I can't do that, I'm not sure I can. Hold on a second. Let's do a skills and experience audit. That's that writing down all of the things you've achieved in the last 30 years of your life, or however many years you've been on God's green earth. And suddenly you begin to say, actually, there's a lot of things I've done. Now, straight away, people discount what they've done. They say, oh, very little. Well, hold on a second. You can read and write, so you've been to school. One, you can drive a car, perhaps. Two, you had a job, or the skills involved in that job. Probably loads of transferable skills. So actually, there's more than you're thinking about. It's only when you take the time to write them down, your confidence begins to build up, and then you can take the next step forward in wherever it is you want to go. Now, a bit of a plug here. Tonight, if you're watching this today's the 18th of September, we're doing a webinar about developing a success mindset using NLP and coaching. If you're interested in that, just go onto the website, click on UKCPD-TV and register for the event. It'll be tonight at 7 o'clock. And we're probably going to rerun it again at the weekend, perhaps on Sunday evening as well. But definitely, if you're available this evening at 7 o'clock, go onto the website, register for the event, because it's going to be a really, really good event. And I will be explaining about the key tools and models that really, really will help you develop this notion of a successful mindset. Okay, so that's it for today. So let me just show you where I am. I'm just going to swing around here because there's a bit of pastoral fabulousness here. You know, tractor plowing, there's horses in the background, and if you can see them, it's really, really quite beautiful here. And then if I just go over here a little bit, you'll see, there we go, the sea. It's absolutely gorgeous today. It really, really is. Let me get a better view maybe. There we go. And now I'm going to get back on with my walk. Wish you really good for the rest of the day. And if you can join us this evening, be sure to do. And if you've got a question about any personal or professional development topic, NLP, coaching, leadership, get in touch and we'll do another video and post it out. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.